Hey, this is Kurt the Boat Doctor out here in this 1850 2023 stabicraft super cab. Nice windows, don't have to worry about replacing canvas, grab handles, USB port, and you got 12 volts. You got the command link with the fuel flow. Hours is 441, I believe. Let's turn the key on and find out. Has a half tank of gas. The windlass works fine. Cable, this one here for the kicker motor, it sticks on high and the cable's really stiff. Probably wouldn't hurt to replace that cable. The tail light on the trailer, the stop light and turn signal on the left side's probably just a ground wire. 115 mid 30s, 36, 37. Gets up on top real quick. T99 does a great job. That runs good water flow. Dual batteries, your switch is behind that. Then you go over here, you got cabin lights. Let me see which ones are in the cabins. I know that is the bait tank you don't have. Deck porch I'll leave on. Cockpit lights, that must be those there. Let's see. So we'll turn on all those. So we got the cabin lights, deck wash, cockpit lights, nav lights worked. I already checked them. Bilge pump works. Wipers worked and parked right. This here is your lights up above, your two left and right and center. When you push up on it, this works good. You got your real view, your side view, traditional, and GPS. VHF, that works. It was just working a second ago. So now you just got to remember, I'm going to just start from scratch here. I'm going to trim that motor up. So you got the boat in the water, just say, right? Now your motor's up like that. So when you put it into the water, first thing I'd do, it does have an auto bilge, but I'd hit that bilge pump. When you can either do it, but it's got an auto, but still, if you're in the water, you could just hit that bilge to make sure it's working. But before I went and parked the truck, I would trim this motor down, right? That sound there is what you want to hear, but if it dropped to like just a little deeper sound, that means your battery's getting low. And if that was the case, I would trim it to, you hear this? There, a clunk, then start it up. Because what will happen, it'll sound like you got plenty of batteries, but if you keep trimming that down like right now, that takes a lot of juice. So you can get all the way down there and you go to turn the key and it goes click, 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 or brr, brr. But if it goes brr, brr, then what I would do, stop right there, fire up that kicker and raise the idle a little bit with this fast idle lever for about 5 minutes, and it could give you enough juice to start that. That's just a way to tell. And I can see your lights are working. Right here, your cabin lights. You got lights up underneath here. You got your back light up there. You got your anchor light. So all those work. So then what we're going to do is just put it in gear. And we're going to just go like 7 miles an hour, just for, like, say you're out tuna fishing or something. Right there. You're doing 1.4 gallons an hour. That's at 8. 5.67 miles. These things get tremendous fuel economy. Trim cam sensor works here. Now when you just go here, you just put that in gear just like that. You read it on the hours, 144 hours. I said 400, but it's got 144. So now when you're on that, you just hit this set button for 3 seconds. The light will come on, then the T will come on. Then you just hold the mode button until it says troll. Then every tap you do raises it 50. And it should go up to 900. There you go, 1,000. Then just bring it on down, and these motors will turn about 63 on the 115s. So you get down there, now you would hold that button, the T pops up, you hit it again, then you're back on and you disengage that, or you can just give it throttle. So then right there, so now at a good cruising speed, for fuel, then trim it up. You're doing 5.7 miles to the gallon, and you're at 4.5 gallons. a really good fuel economy. Now trim it all the way down. Now what we're going to show you is how tight this thing turns. So don't be doing 30 miles an hour and cranking on that wheel or you're going to go out that window. Look at this thing. No cavitation, no blowout. Same thing in reverse. You don't get the water rolling over the back. See, I could just bring it back into neutral. Now I'm going to put it in reverse. I'm going to give it a little gas in reverse. Give it a little bit more. Look at that. In reverse, how tight this turns. And so now what we can do is shut that off. Turn that kicker down. Now I don't have a tie bar, so I'm just going to fire it up so when it's cold, see, it's hard to put it in forward, but because of the cable, but give it like 5 pumps all the way back and forth, then bring it back, lift this lever until it stops, give it a little gas, and then you'd push in on the key like that and turn at the same time. But I've already started it, so I'm just going to turn the key like that. See, that's your fast idle lever. But see how right now that cable's pulling on that accelerator pump. So what I'm going to have to do is hold this here and almost kill it so I don't jam it in gear at that high idle. But see right here, it's stiff, but it works. See how that idle up? So I'm going to have to go like this and then turn it off. But when you get a new cable in there, you don't have to do that stuff. All right, this is a nice little boat. You know, hell, you can go out in the ocean in this. I guess it's pretty shitty out there today, from what I hear, 14 to 17. With wind chop on top, close together, I guess. Looks nice here, but that can fool you. You know, I forgot how many seconds they set apart between the lulls, but anyway. Oh shoot, I spilt my root beer, it looks like. That's not good. All right, anyway, this is Boat Doctor out.